Healing light. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Imam here with another reading for you. This is my cardinal sign reading for today. Will be posted on Wednesday. Cardinal Signs is one of my collectives that I read for because I too am a cardinal sign, big Capricorn energy. And if you know anything about cardinal signs, for the big Capricorn energy, it's a little late, but that's fine. Thanks for the applause. So we're going to start out with Aries right now. Aries is our first cardinal sign. And if you don't know the cardinal signs, that's Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. All right. First on the deck. Okay. So a lot going on with these cards. Aries, what's going on, Spirit, for the Aries collective? Already on the deck, on the table, we've got some type of a transformation happening. Okay. So we got the Two of Coins, the Eight of Coins in reverse, the Emperor card, and the Costume Designer, the Princess of Cups. So I said the Costume Designer because I'm using the modern deck, which is modeled after the Thoth deck, just to give you a heads up on that. So the two of coins, the Two of Coins is here, is pointing to there has been either a recognition or a pattern that is you are transforming. Okay, this is the beginning stages of a transformation, and specifically in regards to a pattern of yours that continues to show up in your life. The Two of Coins in reverse, though, here there is something that you're overlooking, right? You're being a little bit stubborn about something for whatever reason. I'm picking up perhaps maybe that you are like, I don't know, there's something about these cards that are saying that you're being stubborn. You are being, and you're overlooking something, and this may be intentional or it may not be intentional. But with the Costume Designer here, you are trying to dress something up and make it look like something. And with the Six of Cups coming out here, this could be some type of nostalgia that's happening. This could be a relationship that you're in and you are trying to make it fit based off of principles of another situation. And this is what this Two of Coins could be pointing to, this pattern here that is either coming to an end or it's transforming, right? You got the Seven of Wands in reverse next to the Six of Cups. Although there's this nostalgic feeling, you're having some type of resistance toward it, Aries. What is Aries collective having resistance towards? What is the Aries collective having resistance towards? Okay, so you're almost at the finish line to something. These cards are all over the place. You are almost at the finish line to something, and you're being stubborn because you're overlooking something. You're overlooking something because you're being stubborn, and you're trying to dress whatever this thing is up here. And this is tying back into this, whatever this transformation is. You're going through a transformation, but you're overlooking something. And because you're being stubborn and trying to make this, dress this up, whatever this is, you're trying to dress it up to make it feel like this. And whole time you're avoiding, or what is it that is, you're almost at the end. But until you go back and look at this, you're going to continue in whatever this cycle is here for you, whatever this transition, because from here is the Three of Cups, which is stability. So right here, you gotta take a look at this, whatever this is. What is it that Aries is refusing to look at? So something that you're building, something that you're actively building or putting together, and you're overlooking. There's some type of you know, stubbornness to look at this particular thing so that you can get to this end goal, and you're trying to skip over this thing and bypass it, and it's not going the way that it should be going because you're bypassing it. What else does Aries need to know? So there's a choice that you're going to have to make. The Lover's card, a lot of people interpret the Lover's card, and it could be about romantic, but this is not giving me romantic. There's a choice that you're going to have to make, Aries, in order for you to get to this completion and get to this goal and to move on. Outside of that, you're going, whatever cycle this is that's trying to transform here, it's not going to transform until you look back at whatever this is that you're not looking at. You can't dress it up. Stop being stubborn. All right, we're going to move on to Cancer. Crabby Cancers. What's going on with the Cancers? There's an ending. Okay, there's clarity. And it looks like you are actually looking closely at someone, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, there's an ending that is, or there's something that's trying to come to an end. I'm getting a little resistance, but in that resistance, you don't want to let it go. But whether you want to let it go or not is ending, okay? But the beauty of that is there will be so much clarity and so much forward movement after this. And the movement I am talking about is the clarity, the sharpness of the mind, the clarity that you're going to get once you're finished going through this little situation right here. It looks, once the veil is lifted, now this is all about your codependency. I don't know if this is about a codependent relationship specifically, or if it is just about general codependency, because this is the Empress card. You can see here, this is the mama feeding the baby. So I don't know if these are mother issues. I don't know if this is a mother wound. I don't know if this is some type of codependent relationship in which you have gotten yourself entangled in. I don't know if this is just a codependency pattern. But either way, this cycle is ending. And there's going to be so much clarity. And with this clarity, you're going to be able to take a second look at some things that you overlooked while you were in this situation that's going on right now. Spirit, what else? The Emperor back out here again for Cancer. So I'm not getting stubborn. I'm getting more so you are determined that this is going to go your way. But the cards are saying otherwise, sweetie. The cards are saying otherwise. So I write on my cards, y'all, so just excuse me. This is the Death card. The writing on the wall says otherwise. You're trying to allow this to go. And sometimes one of the things my grandmother told me was you have to work with spirit and not against spirit. So if spirit or whoever is trying, the universe, whatever, is trying to push something forward or move something or end something or take something out of your life and you are being stubborn about it, it's only going to make the fall go 10 times worse. It's only going to make it 10 times worse. And it's not, we're not doing that, Cancer. So yeah, you're going to look at this differently. You're either starting to look at this differently or you're going to see this very differently once you're out of it. You can't see it right now, and it is ending. You probably tell whatever this is ending. And this is a general reading, so this could be a multitude of things. And I'm not going to sit here and slice out every slice of pie. If it don't fit, don't acquit, or whatever Janet Jackson said. But so this is the ending here. And with this ending, the sunlight, the clarity that you're going to have, it is confirming here with this Ace of Swords, because you're going to, the mental sharpness. And I'm just going to say this, a lot of people get into these codependent relationships and they don't realize they're in codependent relationships with narcissists, or they don't realize that they're in codependent. They don't realize they're codependent, because people think codependent means somebody else paying my bills, but that's not true. Codependent means you can't stand on your own 2 feet. You can't sit home alone by yourself. You cannot spend an extended time by yourself. You always in a relationship. Sit down. Anyway, I'm going to move on. So this is what's going on here, Cancer. You're being stubborn about it, and you think, not really stubborn, you think you're adamant that this is going to go the way that you want it to go, and the cards are saying otherwise. I would listen to me, and I would listen to my grandma, and I would listen to the cards, and I would say, let it go. Keisha Cole said, let it go. That's what Keisha Cole said. I'm not going to sing for y'all. I haven't had my tea. Keisha Cole said, let it go. All right. So next we are going to do Capricorn. My son, my son, my son, my son. All right, Capricorns. In true fashion, you coming out with the Queen of Cups off the deck. So this is you. This is, let me get the rest of the cards out, because, girl, we know how this can go. All right, so yeah. This is you right now, sitting in this Queen of Cups energy. But underneath it, baby, you are battered and you are bruised, Capricorn. You are tired of going up the rough side of the mountain. And ain't nobody tell you climb up there. But we know how we are. And we don't even be meaning to be doing it. It's just, it's second nature, to be honest. But nevertheless, you are battered and bruised, but you're poised. You're keeping your wits about you. You are showing up. You haven't crashed out. This is Queen of Cups. You have not crashed out, but you are battered. You are torn. But there's a transition, and it's a lot of transitions happening. But there is a new era. This isn't necessarily a trend. This is a new era that you are entering. What was before is not going to be going forward, right? This is the Aeon card. What was before is not going to be going forward. Whatever the narrative for you, Capricorn, for the past couple of years is not going to be the new norm going forward. You are not only playing the game, baby, but you are winning, right? Still in the Queen of Cups, still battered, but you are winning. And you're winning so effortlessly and so quietly that people are looking at you like, how is he? He was just the underdog the other day ago. She was just behind a day ago. How did she get to this position? But you're here, right? And this could be a new emotional state for you, because while you are battered and bruised, baby, you are poised. You might not have been able to say that a couple of years ago. Even though you are worried and worn down and ragged and tagged on the inside, you are poised and you are showing up. And this is how you're showing up, the Knight of Swords. This, in the modern deck, this is the Game Master. You are like, you can go wrong, but you can't go wrong, right? The way you're moving. Let's get a little bit more about this Capricorn, these new feelings, this new emotional state that Capricorn is entering in. The Nine of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Coins. So there may still be some memory of what has happened to you, or whatever you have. All of us are going through something. Whatever you have just endured and transitioned from, there's still the memory of it, but you are not using that memory as self-inflicted harm, which is very mature. You're using it as fuel with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Coins coming up next. You are using it as fuel. You are not allowing what happened to you, what you went through, how rough it was to get where you are now. You are not allowed the battle. You are not allowing that to define you. You are actually moving forward, and you're using that as fuel, Capricorn. And you really can't. What else can you say? Continue to keep moving forward, Cardinal Sign. Keep taking forward, Capricorn. All right. All right. So we're gonna go in with the last reading, you guys. This is for our Libra folk. Our Libra folk of the collective. Cardinal signs. Okay, Cardinal. Let me get a clarifier. So Cardinal, I'm sorry, Lord Cardinal. Libras, you've turned something, you've made something out of nothing. And you did it with integrity, where everyone else in whatever field you're in or whatever project it is that you're doing or whoever built whatever it is that you've built, you did it with integrity while everybody else was cutting corners. And you did it with nothing, with little to no help, with little to no, you just did it. And you have a lot of eyes on you right now, Libra. Because people, and I don't know why is this sadness coming over me, or I don't know why you did it. And you have a lot of people not only backing you up, you have a really good moral standing where the people that are watching you are giving very much, wow, she or he did this without cutting throats, they kept their integrity throughout this entire process. They didn't and you got a lot of people silently rooting for you, even though you may not feel that, because what I'm just getting this feeling of, but I'm not there yet. It's really this feeling of I'm not there yet. Something just flipped over. Yeah. You cannot make this shit up. 3 of Swords. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. Who cares? 3 of Swords. Sorrow card in the modern deck. You are something about it is you're in the mid, and it could be because you're in the midst of whatever you're trying to build, and you're doing it with integrity, and you're not undercutting people or doing things backhanded, and that takes time. It takes hard work, and I'm just getting that everybody else is doing it and you're not there yet, and you're gonna get there. What advice would you give? Yeah, you are. Libra, come get out of your feelings, baby. Get out of your feelings, Libra. You have a lot of mental and emotional clutter, and it's clouding your judgment right now. It's clouding your judgment. Caveat, I work in human services. If you need a referral, please DM me. And I mean that in all seriousness. In real life, I'm a case manager. So but I'm getting really heavy, you're not well, because it's almost like I don't know if you're struggling or if you're you just haven't gotten grasp of whatever it is that you're trying to bring into fruition. This is a very specific message for very specific someone. I really hope you get it. Yeah, I think you may. So yeah, your mental health and mental sharpness and mental capacity is going to be very key move forward with this project. So my message to you, and I think Spirit's message to you, Libra, is to make sure you take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of the rest, and you can be the best, and hopefully everything goes through for you. This has been a reading for the cardinal signs. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you subscribe, and do all those amazing things. I will see you guys soon. My next video will be Soul Seeker Saturday. I'm saying it, so I gotta do it. Love you guys. Healing light.